Oh, and we have a blank. We have a blank alert. Do we have a bingo?
Reneg, is that good in Collins?
Oh my God, just revenue. Just let's not unreave revenue. We wouldn't think automatically of the V because of the U on the rack. You don't think of the VU together, but it would take him a while to go down the dictionary. But he's going to, I promise you, he's sitting there going through the dictionary. And he's got renege and the two bingos with the V. He doesn't have too many choices. So this is the one that doesn't open up anything, any vowels next to a double letter. So that's the correct one.
Beautiful. And it's hard to overlap too because of that V there.
Revenue here does take a D as well. And endogens is going to come right down.
Not much to think about in these first couple of turns.
Now we know that, as I said, Wellington can play very quickly, but honestly, there was nothing to think about here. I just have to set this up.
How do we like this rack here?
Hold on a second. I'll be with you guys in a second. Okay. Oh my goodness. I just looked up.
Austin's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to beat this guy? I open with a bingo, and now I'm down. Now I'm down 22 points.
Let me think about that for a second. I'm still trying to put in unreeve where I want it to fit on the board here. I'll be with you in a sec. What do you think he's got? Why don't you talk a little bit?
Yeah, I'm hating the double Ys. I'm not a big fan. But let me think. What will you do here? You want to try to undouble them. So a few things like YO somewhere, or is there anything better than that? Cody, COADY, but it keeps a terrible leave. Avion through the V keeps 2 Ys.
I get rid of these Ys. He can play yay to the left of endogens, making whoa. Yeah, that gets rid of There's nothing wrong with CIO. I mean, they're worst. I think 2 O's and 2 E's are the best double vowels.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to play it that way. Okay, that's fine too. The other one blocks a bit more. They both score the same amount. This one gives far more hooks and blocks less. So it's an interesting choice. He clearly saw both. What do you think about his placement?
I think scoring never stops. So he wants to he's down by a little bit. He wants to just kind of keep it open and see if he can big bingo again at some point soon. Oh, he has a nice rack. It looks like a nice rack at first glance.
Now there are no 7s or 8s with this rack. You have, again, the strategies always, do I undouble everything to leave a nice rack, like ATE is a very nice leave, or do I score in order to, make the most points? Now, he gave him a huge opening, so he's going to take advantage of that. And he does everything. He undoubles the E's, he undoubles the T's. He creates a very dangerous Z or S hook, but that's okay. What are the chances your opponent has it? Unless you're playing Nigel, and he always seems to have it.
Yeah, I feel like the better the player that you're playing against, the more likely they are to have the hooks.
It's unbelievable. And not just that. I just remember playing Nigel once, and I opened up a opening to the middle triple to the right, and you needed 6 letters, right? And not only did he have a 6-letter word, but it was like fixate. So we exit the double letter and this whole thing. I mean, it was just, you could just sit there and just laugh. I mean, what are you going to do? All right. So Coolish is not going to play anywhere because OYEH is not good. But he does have a bingo to the N and to the E. So he's seeing them and he's putting it on his board rack for you.
Awesome. Yeah, Scolion.
Yeah.
Scolion and Schooly.
Those are great words. And just the fact that they know all these words. I mean, the amount of studying is so great that they do. These are not words that are in the dictionary that they grew up with. So when they know these words, it's very impressive. He's also got the schoolie, which is going to be worth less. Scolion is by far worth the most. You don't have to worry about triple triples anymore because Unreeve is blocking the triple row along row A, which is the first row going down. Scolion's worth 80 points. Schoolie is only worth 2 points less, and I think is a little bit safer because you're not going to put a high point tile at 12A where the double letter is. So I like schoolie better than scolion. What do you think?
Yeah, I think schoolie is probably a little bit better, and they both block topazine, which would have been like a gazillion points for Wellington.
Oh my god.
Oh, but now he still has.
He can play it on top.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And he still has zest.
No, he's going to play. Yeah, he's going to play. Yeah, he's got topazine. But we had this discussion before. And when do you play the bingo? When do you not? In this case, zest is going to score you 69 points and save the blank. So whereas topazine is worth how much? Not much more. So this becomes a very easy choice, I think.
Yeah, zest for me is like almost immediate here, and he even had is making ZEA, like, which is also worth thinking about.
We talked about that right just now.
Yeah,
amazing. You can play Za or Zia for 60 points. Zia has the advantage of saving a T to go. Otherwise, Zest is going to save AIO blank. So in this case, what we have a situation is just of utter abundance for Wellington.
An embarrassment of riches.
He can play Zia for 60 and save IOT blank with an N on the board, making TION, which is such a beautiful suffix. He can play Zest for 9 more points, leaving 3 vowels and a blank. Or you can play the topazine for 86, which of course is not the correct play because it's just 20 points more, right? Which one would you play? I think I like Zia.
Yeah. I kind of like Zia, but this is hard. It's like, yeah, you're right that bingoing is not correct here. So, some people say like if you have a bingo, play it. Like that's definitely not true. So there's a situation in which you do not want to bingo. You want to keep your blank so you can bingo for 70 next turn a lot of the time. But what will increase your possibility of bingoing is to keep that T. But with that said, like Zest also blocks Austin from making a big play down there.
But he's going to play Broodier next turn no matter what.
This is a shootout. It's going to be a fun game.
This is amazing. We love games like this. And it's the one right before lunch, so you get a bit of a longer lunch if the game goes quickly.
Yeah.
Does Macondo have a thought of Zia's, Zoza, and all that? I mean, this is a very interesting one for Macondo.
So Macondo likes Zest better. So it looks like it agrees with Wellington. By about 3 percentage points over Zia.
Yeah. So I did a championship player, and it was 4.5 points better.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Good to know. That blank is great. So, it's the consonant you don't have on your rack. So Broodier goes down. The question was which one, and obviously this one is worth a lot more. Or a little bit more. Well, they both would have blocked the double, so that's absolutely fine. Oh, so he picked very well. So he picked up 2 consonants. He picked up 3 consonants. So, I mean, what more can you ask? Haliotis, does that play anywhere? No. Halitosis is a 9, doesn't play. What can he play? What do you think out in the world out there?
Yeah, there's a. Let me see here. I'm not like I don't see anything off the top of my head.
He doesn't have anything.
He's got to have something.
Yeah, he's got it like Lokia.
Air holes. Yeah, so he does things. But let's see what's
he's got something off the S for 83 points.
Off the S. Oh, let's see here.
And Jeremy has found it.
He's already spelled the Shinolas.
Yeah, he's found it. Now you don't want to put an S there, but it's worth the most. Everything else is at least 9 points less. Lokia is at K4, which is to playing to Dags. That's obviously one spot. Then you start looking at the 8s, like siphonal or halions and all kind of stuff like that, through the N. I mean, there's so many basophil, there's so many things that he could be playing. 2E basophil. So I think he's going to play Shinolas. I think that's God.
Yeah.
Look at the time. I mean,
is it Shinolas? Oh, I was mispronouncing it this whole time. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's going to play Shinolas. And both of them, neither, 5 minutes. I mean, Wellington, look at the game, score of 246 to about to be 250 or so, 260. And they've barely taken 5 minutes. Unbelievable.
I know, it's exciting.
Very. It's also an annoying game if you're first and you start with a bingo and a blank, and then you get another bingo and your opponent just matches you for every single one. Like he plays upside down, right?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I believe he does.
That takes extra intelligence, I think.
Yeah. Well, I know when I started Scrabble like well over 40 years ago, and having a round board was a bit of a luxury back then. Even, it was not, we certainly didn't have custom boards. So it's possible that Wellington grew up in a place where they didn't have boards that turned.
Oh.
So I think that's where you just kind of get used to it.
Yeah, apparently in German and in Spanish Scrabble, like you don't turn the board.
Is that right?
Yeah, you both play with the board like at a 90-degree angle. It's kind of funny. If you should see pictures of it.
Oh, interesting.
They're kind of either side of the board, and the racks are kind of tilted, and then they don't have to turn the board.
Is the German board the same length as ours? The same.
I think it's like
they're famous for their exceedingly long words. We've all seen cartoons, I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
So ZT is looking pretty good.
Yeah, ZT seems like a good play here. Let's see what else he could do. Yeah.
Everything else scores less. Anything that scores anything starts with the Z.
So you want to use your vowels here, right? Like for anybody who's watching, the strategy here is like you're vowel heavy. Game is close. You want to try to use your vowels, and a lot of times, like good players can find ways to score while still using, low point tiles. So ZT is 26. 26 points. Seems good enough.
ZT, Zati, Zari. But AU, there is an open R on the board. You also have to be aware of what's going on in the board. So if I play ZT and I save the R, there's already an R on the board. Then I have to maybe think of bingos with 2 R's. But if I save the T, it goes really beautiful with the R on the board. So these are the kind of things you're thinking. But then I'm saving an I and playing my A if I play Zari, for example. So all of these things you have to consider what's left in the bag. What is the likelihood of things going well together? The T does not go well with the D. You think it would, but it doesn't. The R goes much better with the D. So that's another reason for playing ZT and not Zari. But it seems like a little potato kind of thing, but it really isn't.
Yeah, I hate DT together. They don't have very much synergy.
They do not.
Now, DUI from the D is worth thinking about. 6 points, and it keeps a very volatile leave. Like
DUI?
DUI keeping AEIRT.
Say A, yeah, you're one away from a satire. Well, you have a satire rack.
You have satire. Yeah, you have the S, you have the N. That's like a retina rack. Like it's actually not a bad choice to think about here.
But it comes to bite you so many times. You're giving up 20 to 22 points to balance your rack that you have no guarantee you're not going to pick up 2 U's, 2 I's, WV. Like,
yeah,
just
I know. Like I don't know what I would do here. Actually, like I tend to be kind of fishy, but AI.
He's being fishy, and he's decided to get rid of the A instead of.
He kind of split the difference a little bit.
He did.
So
it's 16 points. Is he setting? He's not setting something up with the Z. He didn't need to because he already had a Z play.
Yeah. So Macondo has ZT as the top, but then DUI and then his play of AI are like just below it. Like, and they're all within 1 percentage point.
He picked up outrides.
Nice, yeah. Etordi, there's a whole bunch of like Holland's only play here.
Oh, right.
Iodurets, I think I know that one
too. What's that? Oh my God.
Yeah, Iodurets, outrides.
Ioduret, yes, I do know that. And nothing to the end. I'm just seeing and he's got Outrider, which I'm sure he knows. So he's definitely been going next turn. Unbelievable. there's a very, I thought Wellington was setting up dump bin through the B. What a play that would have been.
Dump bin. Yeah, that's good.
Very,
yeah.
It's like dustbin, I guess, very similar.
Yeah.
But very volatile. He could score 32 for that, but he could just play ump to the left of brooding. He's in the lead. He might be thinking, what can I do to balance my rack and start blocking that board up? So I'm kind of a fan of ump.
Let's see here. Yeah, ump. Yeah, I mean, and after Austin's play, you want to start like playing a little defense. Yeah, ump sounds great actually.
I'm liking it.
Sometimes, like if you look at the bag, like the blanks and the S's like mostly being gone makes it harder to want to play like a wide open board.
Now, is there anything he can do to block the S? He could just play. He does not have any letter that goes in front over L, so he can't go across Shinolas on top. Does he have anything over to the A? He's got the obscure Taipuna. Very, very difficult to block that S that he's created. He also has a D. And is there anything, you have to always remember that double through the OYE, like tutoid or, something like that. He's one away from tutoid.
Yeah, beautiful. Or even like a few things like I'm employed or something.
Employed, all of that stuff. Like that D is gold, I think, on this board through that OIE. I mean, you can't let it dictate what you're going to do. But there's no suggesting of anything through the OIE. I'm still liking ump, saving that D.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking again at dump bin and just going, let's just go for it. Just kind of, sometimes you just make a play and you kind of close your eyes. Go, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. But it was such a good play for me.
Yeah, I know. It just seems like risky, but what can you do? Like it scores it like, I don't know what you're going to be racing here for the S or the X or something, but
I don't know. It only scores 4 more points than ump, and it opens the board rather than closes it. Oh, the score is tied. Look at that. Just saw that. He's looking now at impound. I mean, the blanks are both gone. There's only one S left. So if he does impound, he's looking for that S. And he's blocking bingos through the U and the N in unreeve.
Impound is pretty nice.
I like it too. I think there's a lot to be said for impound. It's also 28 points, saves the T with E, R, O, lots of nice letters left. I think that's what he's going to go for impound. Okay.
So Macondo here likes ump, and then actually I likes ump not far above, like 3% above dump bin.
That's high. That's a lot.
Yeah, and then impound is just below that. I think I agree with ump being better than dump bin, but I don't know, impound. Yeah, maybe. Oh man, now outrights. Yeah. So anyway, I think I agree with ump over dump bin, but impound is kind of like in between to me. But yeah.
But he wasn't in the lead. If he was in the lead, I thought he was in the lead before I looked up and saw that they had fixed the score. There's something to be said for keeping it open because of exactly this. Now let's do a potato, Cesar. Outrights or iodirates? Do you want to put an O out there or an I out there?
I think I don't think it even matters that much here.
Magpie likes iodirates over outrights. I wish Magpie would also. Here's something for Josh to do. Give us the reasoning. Let any program.
Oh, Macondo has AI reasoning for everything.
Okay,
but it doesn't like always tell you the right thing. I can try it on this rack, see what it says.
Oh, I think he got a mitful here. Look at this. So everything's back. Oh, look at this. He picked up 6 consonants. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now he's going to have to do words like Brit, through the I, or brunt through the U. Oh dear. Yeah. I probably like brunt better. Yeah, I think he does too. He's not going to spend a lot of time on this. CRT is a beautiful save. Not much to think about here. We have amusia with an E. Uremias. Oh, it doesn't fit. It's close.
Almost.
There's another French word, mauvaise. Usually that means worse. Mauvais.
Mauvais. Is that
mauvais in French means worse. It doesn't take an E as far as I know, unless it's, I guess when you're talking about a female thing, right? You put an E on it. So mauvaise. Elle était mauvaise. She was worse. So it doesn't take an S. So that tells you it's probably an adjective.
So is it in Collins?
In Collins, Mauvais and
cool.
Mauvise. And in French, it means worse. It was worse.
Gotcha.
But I'm not sure if that's what it means. But it doesn't take an S, so we know it should be an adjective. So, Mr. Shin, what are you going to do? You are in the lead. You have a lot of vowels. There's an Q unseen, and there are 2 I spots to stick it on if you really have to. So you don't have to worry about playing your U. That's how I think about things, anyway.
This is an interesting situation here for I mean, like Austin has all the vowels pretty much, and Wellington has all the consonants.
Oh my God, and the VW too. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just saw what he picked up. Oh my God.
Yeah, it looks rough for poor Wellington.
Oh yeah, Wellington. Yeah. And he didn't I don't think he did anything wrong this game.
Oh, I think I think it's just when you open with a bingo, it's always hard to like catch up.
Isn't that interesting, eh?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't. Austin started with unbelief.
Right. Austin started with the bingo, but then like Wellington's just playing catch up since then.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's why going first, you tend to win more. So he has EAU over water, another French word, over the impound to save AIMS with still 4 E's unseen. So that's quite nice. Balances his rack. Can play AU in the same place.
Yeah. So if you look at this board, it's like all like wide open, but Austin has the final S, and like that actually matters a lot here.
I would be worried about the X, to be real honest with you. If I'm only up by 37 points, I might want to play over the impound and get rid of the XU spot.
Yeah.
But he's decided to make an opening. That's very interesting. He's created now a second bingo line that maybe another bingo may not hook onto the outrides. That's an interesting choice, but he does have that last S. You're absolutely right.
Did Wellington exchange?
Very, very quickly. And he could have played weft. Did he have an F? He changed it so quickly, I don't remember what he had.
CGLVW.
CVGLRWT, I think it was. CVGLRWT, was that it?
Yes. CGLVWRT.
And of course, there it is. We're going to do that. So I think he's playing very quickly. He's going to play G to untriple his E's and score. I think that was an easy choice. He could have played Geel and High, HJAI, but this scores 4 more points, so go for it. And does not create an S hook, even though he's got the S. And oh my goodness, Wellington is going from bad to worse.
And Austin has Nemesia. Is that how you pronounce it?
Nemesia and meanies, yeah.
Meanies, right?
Nemesia is new, relatively new. Interestingly, does not hook onto either of the words he's created, but he does have meanies in 2 places, so it doesn't matter. See that? Oh, it looks so worrisome, but there's plenty of bingos that don't hook.
Yeah.
So
Cot's really the only thing here that gives him a chance.
Yeah, there's the only thing, but he needs to have a big X spot, which he does-ish over impound, but it's not big enough, and it's not going to matter now because he also has another sounds like a French word, but I don't think it means the same thing. He's got meanies, but he's got something off the D. People want to chew on that.
Off the D. Oh, I think I know what it is. But it's a French word, right?
Well, without the E at the end, it's a French word. It means tomorrow. It's
Uh-huh.
amazing how many French words we're getting in this game. I'm not sure what demain means, but he has demain and demain. So meanies is the easy one. Nemesia is the hard one. So I'm not sure what he might be trying to think. Do I have another thing through the E? Do I have something through the D? But meanies is not particularly worrisome. It doesn't create, it creates a bit of an X spot, but not a terrible spot. Because the M is
Meanies would,
going to go next to the double word.
yeah, like meanies would put him up by enough that like it's basically over after meanies.
It's basically over, yeah. The Q is now gone. So he doesn't, I mean, there's terrible tiles left. 2 W's, 2 V's, K, 2 F's, C, G. I mean, there's a lot of gum up the works. If he didn't have a bingo now, I would be worried. But because he has a bingo now, I think he's got nothing to worry about. And here it comes. We'll watch Wellington's reaction. I'm sure it'll be absolutely stoic. And it is. Such is life, as he has on his rack. Oh, work life. Is that good? Work life? Work life?
Wow. Work life.
Wow.
Life work.
Life work. Yeah, I do that on Aerolith all the time. How would work life work is good, but work, it's only life work. But what's your work life like? Does that make sense? That should be a word. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
I guess it's like 2 words.
Would that be amazing if that went down for like 112 points or something?
I know.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh my God. That's like I was playing Jackson Smiley in a game that I blew early on. I made something, I played a word I shouldn't, but then I got corn husk down to a K. It's just like, oh my God, I will never play that word again in my life. But that's what he's got a rack like that right now.
Amazing. I remember bingoing out against them with some like Rugalok or something. Maybe it was something more rare than that.
Yeah. Say that again. What was the word?
Rugalok? Is that my pronunciation?
Right? That's a Jewish pastry.
Nice.
Yeah, those are delicious.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, I just had Rugalok to bingo out. Like nothing else I would have lost the game otherwise.
What a great find. And there's multiple spellings too. All righty. So what do we have here? He's looking at Luke J at J3, I'm quite sure. Yes, he's going to hook the K. That was the problem with meanies, but that's okay. He has enough of a look, and also very lucky Austin to pick a couple of vowels with that rack, because that would have been very worrisome. But he's got Vox now, right? And Wax and Emo. Yeah, so.
Can Wellington draw anything here? Like GIF? Is there some bingo from the J? No, look at that bag.
Vox does everything. He needs to pick Vox now, just to lower the spread. But this is unquestionably Austin's game, especially after Vox. WF actually go together quite nicely. Ish.
Yeah.
Not on this board, but yeah.
Yeah, no, WF have some synergy for sure, like weft and
Wifty.
waft and whiff, wifty and all of those.
Oh, look, and he's got weft through the E and the T in Geet and endogens, just to score some points.
Nice.
There you go.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. Yeah, this is going to be a high-scoring game for. He's going to get into the mid-500s, I believe. Flagric. Looks like a nice word. Garlic with an F. Do we study our garlic words? No, we don't.
Now, is the bag empty? Oh, I see. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay, so he has a mid full. So this is the kind of rack that is your nightmare if you're in a close end game, like an absolute nightmare. But when you have this kind of a cushion, an almost 120-point lead, it's kind of like, okay, how do I minimize damage? So he can breathe a little bit easier. There was not much better. I mean, of all the tiles left in the bag, Wellington pretty much got all the better better ones. 2 Fs together might have been nice because you can score quite nicely with 2 Fs usually. Right. Not on this board though, but now he could see that he's got weft. Is there anything he can play there to?
The problem is keeping the V and the P. So it looks like he wants to block weft. Like if you look at the best endgame play here, it blocks weft. So you want to do apparently GELT.
Yeah.
And then you go out with Farsi next turn. So that's
very nice.
That would be
Gelten. Okay. Speaking of Yiddish words, Geld means money.
Oh yeah, nice.
We have our Rugelach and our Geld. This has been a very international game. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, so PWN would be the play that. So if Austin plays Gelt, then Wellington's best play would be PWN parallel to JEED. So going vertically to the
very nice. That's not easy to see.
No, Austin's play. I meant. I think I said Austin.
Yeah, so, no worries. Yeah. I
No,
like somebody nice. in the chat says anything else interesting with garlic, and George goes ginger. I love that.
Oh, garlic apparently goes with EMNNS.
Yeah, so cam girl, yeah. Gracile. Carling, clearing, climate. I don't think we have, Carling, and S is garlics, obviously. Very nice.
Good. Did you used to do the mnemonics? I used to do mnemonics.
I didn't. You did?
Yeah, I used to do mnemonics like when I was younger, and like I made like 200 or something.
Oh my god! But then the dictionary changes. It's a killer.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I had to update some of the mnemonics, and then I said, you know what? I'm just gonna like study all the words. But it's really like you learn a ton of words if you do the mnemonics.
You do.
So I still
my fellow Canadians of Kaufman did them or does, and much to it. It's really helpful.
Yeah, it is. You don't miss bingos that you would otherwise miss. So like especially like the hard ones, like atelier, like that goes with like like now you'll get them right, like atelier plus a B,
Taylor with an E,
with an F, with an M, and like, but you can miss those sometimes. So you want to really not miss those. I don't really remember my mnemonic for atelier, but I did have one because it was a tough one. It used to be a tough one.
Well, it's it's a lot of vowels. A, E, E, I.
Yeah.
Not that easy.
Liberate.
Or at least saves it. You know how Joel Wapnick famously memorizes the words in order.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Based on vowel distribution. He puts the vowels on the left and the consonants on the right, which very, very few people do.
Oh, I think, what's his name? Matthew Tunnicliffe also does that. Yeah,
very few people do it.
So Wellington
okay, so playing Guilt. Very nice find. Very nice. Very nice. I'm impressed. Let me get that in there for you guys. Commit. I can't get it to commit what I wanted to commit. It's very annoying, but it doesn't matter. So what is Austin's best play? There we go. He's taken away. So pawn, you're right. PWN is the best. He's also got wimp, but that would get rid of his one vowel. But it doesn't matter. He sees that that Wellington has Farsi. He only has it in one place, but there's absolutely nothing. There is. He could play PI, I guess. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, so that would be worse because then he's stuck with letters, and then I think Wellington can like one tile him. Like I guess Wellington could do or not one tile him, but he can like play like firm and then keep CA for something else, like VAC or CAF or something. And I think that ends up being worse for Austin.
So this is how you do it, guys, for people who are new to the game. So what you need to do is you got to kind of take out your mental calculator, and you've got to sit down and put down all the different plays, how many points you get, and then you subtract from your rack what's left. So if, for example, Austin plays PI, 3, 4, 5, 15 points, right? We agree? That's 15 points, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 11, 12. Yeah. Then he's got VFWT, that's 12, 13. And you have to double it because your opponent's going to get it doubled, right? So minus 26. So you are in the minuses. If he plays pawn, PWN, you see he's blocking it. Then you have to figure out what Wellington's going to do. You have to do all the math. where am I going to come out ahead? Even if I, finish at -10, it's better than finishing at -15. So you just have to do the math.
Yeah, and if you look at because Macondo has a multiple variant method for the endgame solver, so you can actually like compare all the different variants, and this one is actually 8 points worse for Austin, like even though it blocked Wellington's outplay.
Because he can have frail now to the L, fur and rye, and he's still going to get 25 points. Now he's going to have a C. So is he going to get stuck with the C?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it turns out, let me see what did he actually, he ended up playing PI. So then, so it turns out that Wellington can just set up his C, like if he does firm to the M and impound, then he can set up calf the next turn for 24 points.
No, but in Austin will take Va.
No, because he lost his only vowel.
Okay. If he plays firm, then he sets up, I'm looking.
CAF.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Very nice. Austin can't play through the A. Okay, very good. Very nice. That's very nice.
Yeah, so it's interesting how but then Austin plays FE, making over the A in Shinolas, but overall it ends up being 8 points worse than just letting him go out, and that's hard to do those calculations when you're winning by so much. You don't want to sit there, but you should. Every spread point matters, and Nigel always solves every endgame perfectly. So.
Well, anybody who listened to me during Causeway heard me say it over and over again. Yeah. Never feel badly about taking your time, even in a game where you're up by 100 points in the end game. You should not, your opponent, especially early on when you don't play very much and you don't understand the strategy, your opponent might get angry at you saying, God, you already won by 100. You need to win by 120. You can win by 110. Who cares? Well, you should care because you can lose a tournament by 5 cume points, right? Never feel badly about taking your time in the end game, no matter how much you're winning or losing by. Take your time. It's yours. So he's going to just stick the F there.
Interesting.
So he's trying to maximize as many points as possible.
Let's see how.
Because he knows that Austin's going nowhere.
So that variant is actually 3 points worse than just playing firm.
Interesting.
And why is that? Yeah, I guess you just work out the points because firm sets up calf for 24.
And there was absolutely nothing that Austin could have done to block that, was there? If he had played firm, nothing. Yeah. The only blocking tile he has is the T, which doesn't block.
Yeah, it gives him more points.
Right.
But imagine calculating all of this, like Nigel does, and always getting it right.
And he does it faster than Macondo, we saw, right?
Yeah, in some cases.
Unbelievable. Not in everyone, of course.
But it's true though. We actually have had situations where it's he's solving stuff faster than Macondo. So it's okay, then we got to make Macondo faster. Especially pre-end games, because he solves pre-end games as well too. And that's that involves solving hundreds of end games sometimes.
So I know nothing about coding, but how do you code a program to play a game properly? And where I'm getting with it is that, would you do well to interview Nigel to get his thinking that you could then code into Macondo?
Oh yeah, of course. It would be nice to talk to him and see and try to get insights from him, but he's he might not want to give up too much of his secret sauce.
No, that's another story altogether. But maybe he's lying on his deathbed, God forbid.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm going to tell everybody my secrets.
Should he have played vet instead of few? Or he had just gone out if he had done that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it seemed like the engine just wanted him to play. Well, what did he end up? He ended up playing FE, right? So the engine wanted him to just play aft from 12J because he scores the most points, I guess.
Yeah. Saving VW.
Oh, he's one-tiling him. Yeah, I see.
If he had played vet instead of few, he would have had FW, and what would he have done with that? He took the best F spot.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the kind of game that Matt Canuck hates at the end because he's just just play. I want to eat.
I know I'm starving. No, it's okay.
It's absolutely their right to play this way. Absolutely. And we'll just try to keep you. Oh, he could have played Bardic through
Bardic.
the BB.
There's also Cabrie, Cabri. So I guess Austin blocked Cabri.
Cabri. I'm trying to see that. How did he block it? By playing
Few.
Cabri. Okay, I'm not seeing that. That's okay.
Oh,
all right, and now let's see how. Mercifully, he only has 3 minutes left, so I guess he could play Ram. I mean, I'm just going quickly, but that's how you do it, folks. If you don't play Ram right away, if that's where you're planning to go. He's not, because he's got the J to play through, and then he's got Ya. So you notice he's not playing Jar right away. Why? Because now he'll stick the R on it, and he'll get another 10 points that he wouldn't. He would only gotten 1 point for the R if he played Jar right away. So when your opponent can't play, just slow play it, play the Ya, and then now play the Jar, and then he'll stick the I on somewhere for the most points. That's how you do it. So always maximize.
Poor Austin. Like he stuck himself with the V, unfortunately. So yeah, maybe he could have flipped a.
That's why I think Vet might have been better.
Yeah. Because the W and the F are going to definitely play in other places.
Yeah. Although, of course, Wellington could just now go out quickly and play Bardic or whatever, but at least you've forced him to play out rather than get as many points as he's now getting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it seems very obvious that Jar is the best. Am I missing something?
Huh?
If Zir was a word, this would make sense, but it makes no sense. Okay.
Yeah. That's funny.
Can I hear his tummy rub? Oh, that's
okay.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter then.
He's smarter than I am.
Or does it matter? Is that the best place with it? No, it's gotta be a better.
I added 10 points for an I anywhere. So
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't come to me naturally, the JAI. Okay, let's go straight to Mike's, guys.